Hi Soul Family, this is LaTonya with Sagii Soul. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading. This will be from actually December the 19th through roughly December the 31st. I will be starting off with Sagittarius because it is Sagittarius season. Happy birthday, Saggies. I hope you're doing well. But before I do get started, let me say thank you to all of my old subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome, and thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for the emails, the comments, likes, dislikes, because it is all energy. And so family, of course, thank you for your comments and sharing your stories because you're helping to heal others who are going through the same situations, others who are going through similar situations, and those who will be coming up behind the energy. Let's see. I'm trying to think, Saggies. Let me just look at the calendar real quick and just make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, so we do have a full moon coming up in Gemini on the 29th. So, and I meant to tell you guys last time we had a solar eclipse, but I think you already knew that on the last new moon. But we do have that full moon coming up in Gemini on the 29th of this month. So Sagittarians, continue your best to drop karmic situations, places, things, vices. To continue your best to release toxicity from your mind, body, and soul. And continue your best to start this chapter almost as a rebirth of your new life. Going into 2021 with new goals, new to-do lists, new manifestations, right? Setting your intentions with a clear and open heart and a clear and open mind, so that when you manifest, you're manifesting exactly what you want, exactly how you want it. True, unlimited manifestations, right? All right, let's see. I'm trying to make sure I don't forget anything. I know I said happy birthday, didn't I, Sagittarius? If I didn't, happy birthday, Sagittarians. Of course, this won't resonate with everyone. So maybe 5%, maybe 1%, maybe 1 or 2 people, whoever is meant to hear it the most. So continue to check your moon sign, your rising sign, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, all those areas in your natal birth chart that make up who you are. I think that's about it, Sagii. So I have already set my intentions and I have already said my prayer off camera. So I'll go ahead and bring you guys down and let's go ahead and get into your pre-shuffle. So of course, I hope you're having a great weekend, a great week. Staying focused, Sagittarius, on this brand new start of your new life cycle, no matter what's going on around you. Never giving up hope, always staying focused. So we have the Prince of Swords in the reverse and the Chariot. So someone wants to come forward and then they don't. Then someone wants to come forward and then they don't. So maybe an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. You know, air signs, they can stay stuck in their head a little bit, right? But somebody's watching you. Okay, we just had the Hierophant and the Chariot just fell out. So Sagittarius, maybe this is someone you was in a commitment with, or this could even be a Taurus or a Cancer who was thinking of commitment with you, right? 2 different options, but let's keep going. Let's see what's going on here. Wow. You also have the Prince of Cups that just fell out in the reverse. Almost like this person doesn't think you'll accept their cup, Saggies. Maybe you turned them down or they turned you down in the past and maybe they're not feeling good enough for you, but let's keep going. Your cards seem to want to fall out or fly out. Just get one more good shuffle and then we'll split the deck. Split the deck. Sagittarius, you have the Princess of Wands, which is just like the Page of Wands, in the reverse. Interesting. Let's keep going. You also have 4 Cups in the reverse. You also have Five of Swords. In the reverse, you also have the Prince of Wands, which is just like the Knight of Wands. In the upright, you also have Death, Major Arcana. In the reverse, you also have the Queen of Wands showing up in your reading, Saggies. This could be the King or the Queen in the upright, and you also have the Eight of Cups in the upright. All right. Let's see here, soul family. So I'm going to gather that for most of you, we're talking love. Let's see, it looks a little crooked. Okay. Sagittarius. Your focus. The Princess of Wands, which is just like the Page of Wands, but in the reverse. Now, in the upright, we know that, of course, pages can be children, right? They can also be young adults. They can also be someone who's younger than you. And they can also be older adults who are just plain immature. But in the upright, well, the Page of Wands is usually optimism. It's a new beginning and fresh start and ideas, even news of encouraging news or something you've been waiting on, something exciting, but in the reverse. This can sometimes be a person that brings in bad news, right? This is someone who is stuck in instability and indecision, a disloyal person who even gossips, right? And likes to play games. But let's keep going, Sagii. You also have the Four of Cups in the reverse. Now in the upright, well, Four of Cups, it's just that. It is sometimes self-reflections on relationships, whether it's in business or personal or even family relationships. It's feeling stagnant and emotionally depleted at times, right? Not really liking the options or the cups that are around you. And this person, well, their cups are so spaced out. It's almost like this person has had this relationship and that relationship and this relationship over the long term, but have never been satisfied in any of those relationships that they were in long term. And almost like the divine tried to say, take this cup. This is the cup that is going to satisfy you. This cup is even bedazzled with jewels, as you can see, right? But in the reverse, this is sometimes taking action on that cup, right? Accepting a new relationship or even wanting to experience something new. And then you also have the Five of Swords in the reverse. Now in the upright, well, the Five of Swords, we know this is the winning at all costs card, right? This is someone who could be a bully, someone who could be a narcissist, someone who, it's my way or the highway, right? Someone who will do whatever it takes and whatever they can to win at all costs. But in the reverse, this is someone who still has that same trait, but maybe understanding how they come across to others, right? Maybe understanding that they need a new approach, especially if they're dealing with Sagittarius. All right, and then you also have the Prince of Wands, which is just like the Knight of Wands, right? We know knights, they bring in energy, they bring in activities, and they bring in adventure. And with the Knight of Wands, this is someone who brings in passion. Someone is looking for a thrill, and someone who could be very colorful in their way they talk, the way they act, Always this get up and go, saying what you need to hear, full of expectations and excitement and partying, wanting to go out, wanting to showcase themselves and others, right? Just someone who likes to have a good time. You also have Death, Major Arcana, in the reverse. On the upright, Death is just that. It is transitioning from out of old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, old situations, situationships, relationships, businesses, and leaving those things behind to start something new. But in the reverse, not wanting to leave the past behind and transform into something new, wanting to keep doing that same old thing, right? And you also have the Queen of Wands, which is just like also the King of Wands, because we're talking energy, Saggies. This is, well, I don't know, I don't need to tell you what you are, but very fiery, very passionate, very loving, very creative, very abundant. And if you're not abundant because of the pandemic, you know, the things and your thoughts that you put into manifestation will bring you abundance. Someone who sits back on their foundation and their throne and allows others to come to them. Someone who doesn't have to chase because they know their self-worth. They have self-respect and self-value for themselves. And a keen intuition and almost a groundedness of earthly situations and even spirituality or even religion, right? Very handsome, very beautiful, right? Very charming. And you also have the Eight of Cups. Now we know with the Eight of Cups, this is someone who has just had enough in a relationship or a situation or situationship or even in business, and they're on a quest to find something different, something new. Understanding that they still have a little fire and passion in them, because that wand right there, well, that's that fire and that passion. And they're willing to take all of their experience and everything that they've learned and take one more trip, one more journey into the unknown. So Sagittarius. On the board, we have Wands. Oops, I almost pointed that one. Wands. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cups. Water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We also have Swords. Air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. And we also have Death, Scorpio. And as a reader for me, this can also sometimes be Aries. So we don't have any Pentacles, earth signs on the board. But we have Cups and we have Wands here. All right, Sagii, so we already know this is you, the King or the Queen of Wands. Even though there's a pandemic, you are still abundant and fruitful. And even if you have $1 in the bank, it is your thoughts, Sagittarius, that will carry you through. The ability to set your intentions and manifest. The ability to clear anything or anybody away who no longer has your best interest at heart. Understanding your self-value, your self-worth, and your self-respect, self-integrity. And never allowing anyone to dethrone you, right? But in the past, there was someone perhaps younger than you, Sag, that you've been dealing with. Perhaps someone with fire in their chart like you, a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This person, though, they've been watching you. They've been watching your glow up, because a lot of you are glowing. A lot of you are still doing well, even though it's a pandemic. And a lot of you are sitting getting your business done, but keeping your mouth shut. This person is just observing everything that's going around them, right? But there's a person here in the reverse. Possibly someone that you entertained in the past, Sag. This particular Knight of Wands. Someone who perhaps ghosted you. Someone who perhaps called you when they felt like they had a minute or two to play games with you or talk with you. Someone who really didn't see your value or even your worth. For a lot of you, unfortunately, this person could have been a narcissist and maybe still have those tendencies. They like to win at all costs. They like to be the one in control. They like to be the one who leads. Even though they're a knight or even a page. The problem is, Saggies, you were too much for this person. Look at all of this green. You were too much for this person. Abundant, intelligent, strong, loving, generous to a fault. And the divine gave this cup as if this was a divine connection. See how this cup is bedazzled with all these jewels? This is you, Sagii. The divine said this is your person, whether it's a male or female, right? We're talking energy. Here's the problem. This person maybe had 1 to 3 long-term relationships, and they never had fulfillment in any of their long-term relationships or even marriages. So when you came along, Sag, they felt like you were exactly like these old plain cups. But if you look closely, there's a difference. This cup sparkles. It has jewels. It even has a certain shine to it, almost like the bottom of it is a see-through glass, right? It's a beautiful cup. And unfortunately, this person not recognizing your worth, well, this is how they came in. Full of passion, full of lies, full of deceit, trying to do anything to win. Some of you win your money, win your time, win your love, not realizing who you really were, right? Because this is what they were used to. These plain, kind of tarnished, bronzy, gold type of cups. And now, Sag, there's a pandemic going on, right? And it's been going on for a while now, and we're a couple of weeks away from 2021. Now this person, obviously fire in their chart, or even a Scorpio, this person, now they see your value. Now they see your worth. Now they want a second chance, Sag. You know, it's almost like some of you are dealing with people maybe who could even be bipolar, right? Mentally unstable. Because when you meet someone on this level, why would you compare them to these old cups? Right? When you meet someone on this level, why would you come in with games, manipulation, old tricks, old behaviors. And so for a lot of you, I believe this is why you decided to end this relationship. It was you, Sagittarius, that had to walk away from this relationship. Because not only did this person bring you night energy, quick fast, wanting just maybe sex and lust and passion from you, but they're also showing up as a page. Someone who is not quite mature. Someone who is not quite as stable as you are mentally, financially, even material-wise. And sometimes this page in the reverse can also be someone who is envious or even jealous because of your abundance, because of how good you're looking, because of how solid you are, even during a pandemic. Well, the thing is, Saggies, your phones are probably already ringing. These people have already probably been trying to DM you and text you. Because for a lot of you, they want that old thing back. How it used to be. The thing is, Sag, if this person is coming in, trying to play games, trying to play tricks in subtle ways, eventually the real self will come through. Eventually, they'll start ghosting again, right? They'll start lying again, right? They'll start trying to manipulate the situations again, right? Trying to play you as if you're not a king or a queen who has the wisdom, the knowledge, and intuition about others that are around you. And for some of you, let's just be honest. I do see you walking away into 2021 in search of new passionate ideas and projects, leaning on this wand of fire for new relationships. Because it's almost like walking into the unknown, but you know eventually the sun's going to shine again, right? Not exactly knowing what your next steps are, but still taking one step in front of the other. Until you make it to your goals, until you make it into your destiny, until you make it into your soul family, until you find the right soulmate, one who's going to give you equal reciprocity, respect, love, and any and everything you desire and wish for, right? But again, here's this person, Sag, who's really a page. Their actions are night, colorful, loud, charming, exciting, adventurous. But this is how they're looking at you. A little jealousy, a little envy, wanting to bust your bubble because they see how abundant you are. And for a lot of you, I think you know who this person is, and I doubt you'll be taking them back or entertaining their offers, because eventually people can't keep up the charade forever, right? Their true self has to come out eventually. So let's get a few cards here. Let's see. This one wanted to come. So we have yearning, longing from someone, undesired, separation, pinning. And Sag, I think this is your person. I think this is this knight. Who's looking at you with the evil eye? Who's looking at you a little sideways, as you can see? This is probably how this person was the entire time you tried to give them your love, your energy, your time. Right? Interesting. And we have one more. Let's see. So this was yearning, longing for someone, undesired separation. I think this is how your person may feel now that they see you. And we have take time to breathe out. This is meditation, quieting the mind and body and soul. Getting ready for your new year, Sagii, a new start to your goals. Setting your intentions and manifesting on the things that you want and you desire in this lifetime, no matter what's going around you, no matter what's happening around you, right? Focusing on yourself, your breath, your meditation, your yoga, your exercise, your walking, reading, listening to music, whatever keeps you focused on you. So Sagittarius, this is your reading from December the 19th through December the 31st. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sagii Soul. And from one soul to another soul. I love you so, family. Have a good week.